Hello everyone, it is Average Jane. Welcome to my channel where I talk about average everyday things. I just washed my face. I don't have anything on right now, and what I want to try is the Glov Beauty Micro Needling System. I've tried it a couple of times. It does help. I have seen a little bit of progress in my skin so far. So the way it goes is they give you the little thing and then they give you an ampule or a little vial that has the serum in it, and you pick the serum based on whatever treatment you want. I bought this, by the way, so it's not a gift, it's not sponsored. So you put the solution in there. Now, from what I've read, you're supposed to keep it upside down for a little bit. If you put the solution in there or the serum in there and try to use it right away, it's not going to work. You need to give it some time to be upside down. What I sometimes do is if I decide to microneedle that day, because I usually do this at night, what I do is I just set it up during the day and leave it upside down, go to work, come back, shower, wash my face, and then do the microneedling. So that's one thing to do. I prefer to do it at night because, you know, your pores are open, you're creating micro channels in your skin, and so I don't want to leave my skin exposed. So I'd rather just do it at night. You put the serum in, you do your skincare, and then you're good to go. So that's what I'm going to do. I've done this a couple of times. Does it hurt? It's tolerable. It's not that bad. I mean, the needles are very tiny. The only part that I kind of really feel is the forehead. You can use numbing cream if you want. There's lidocaine, 4%, 5%. That's over the counter. You can order from Amazon. You can get it from any pharmacy. So you can leave it on. The longer you leave it on, the more numb you become. But usually, you know, a good maybe 20 minutes is good. I don't have any numbing cream on because I just don't want to put any. I think it's fine. So this is scientifically based on scientific and clinical research data. I do like it. The only thing is you have to be careful is if you have any kind of infection, if you have a breakout, bacterial, fungal, I wouldn't recommend using it because what you're doing is you're just transferring the infection from one side of the face to another. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do skincare. Let me get my mirror a little bit closer. Don't mind the way I look. It's ratchet. It's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the microneedling. I try to start medially, so in the middle of the face, and work my way out. I do the forehead mostly, sometimes depending on my mood, at the end, again, because it's the most painful part. It's not that bad, but it's not super comfortable. So I'm going to do a little bit of skincare and maybe complain a little bit about life. So there it is. They're tiny little. It's very difficult to see the needles. They are tiny. So I've let it be upside down for a little bit. And now I'm just going to start poking my little skin. Start from the middle and work your way out. The closer you are, like where I have more cushion or more flab, you feel it less. The more you get to the outer part or the lateral aspect of your face, the more you feel it. But I mean, I'm doing it, it's not so bad. So here's the thing. So I work as a pharmacist, and I've worked in different places now. And I was working with a company for about 5 years, and I recently quit. No particular reason. I just feel like I wasn't growing, and too many cooks in the kitchen. There were way too many people involved in the decision making, so it was kind of getting messy. So I started a new pharmacy job, and I'm quote unquote training, so I'm a new hire. I was hired about 2 weeks ago, and I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm in my 40s. I don't know if this is because I'm old. I don't know how anyone else is feeling, but I don't have enough money saved to like retire. And I'm tired. I'm tired all the time. I go to work, I work as hard as I can. I feel like everyone else is functioning and surviving, and I am exhausted. I did 2 10-hour shifts Tuesday and Wednesday. Today I'm off and I work again tomorrow, and I've been able to do absolutely nothing today. I had a big to-do list and I'm not gonna do it. I'm tired. My feet hurt. Being on your feet without a break for 10 consecutive hours, sometimes 11 or 12, is really hard. It's hard for me. I don't know how anyone else is doing it. I don't know how people with different jobs, I mean, you don't have to be a pharmacist. I don't know how people with different jobs out there are doing it. What do you guys think? Does anyone have any advice for me? How do you make, I take my multivitamins. I try to eat as healthy as possible, snack in between, and I still am barely surviving. I just started and I'm so tired. And mind you, I've been doing this for a while. I've been a pharmacist for a while. It's just a newer company, but I've been doing these 8 to 10-hour shifts for a little bit. It's not my first rodeo, but now I'm at the point where I'm just like, I feel like it's affecting my quality of life because all I do is go to work and then work for 10 hours and you come back home and there's nothing to do because you're so exhausted. You can barely shower and have dinner. And then you're done. You just sit for a little bit because your feet hurt so much. And then you go to sleep. And then on my day off, like today, this is the part that kind of annoys me a little bit with the micro infusion. So on a day off like today, I had a big to-do list of things that I want to do. Nothing super exhausting. Just had to go, to the grocery store. I had to go to FedEx. Wrote it all down. Just tiny little things for my to-do list, and I have done none of it. Woke up, played with my cats a little bit, gave them some wet food. I'm going to go over this part again. Gave them some wet food and then just sat there. So I don't know. How are people out there making it? How are people surviving? I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. I was trying to find some work from home opportunities where I can do something part-time. Just to supplement my income, and then maybe down the road I can do fewer hours so they're not as intense. But, here I am on my day off, not interested in doing a single thing. So I just washed my face. I usually shower at night, so I'm going to shower later on tonight. But washed my face, did my microneedling, a little bit left, so I take a little bit of that, the serum, and put it all over my face now that it's fresh and poked, now that I have these micro channels. So yeah, if there's other pharmacists out there, how do you make it? How do you survive? And even if you're not a pharmacist, if you work 40, 50 hours a week, I don't know. I don't know what to do to not be exhausted at the end of the day. And sometimes I look at my colleagues and they're surviving. How is everyone else surviving? And people have, excuse me, I'm just going to blow my nose. People who have, families. I don't have any kids. I have 2 cats. So people who have families and people they have to take care of. And on top of that, doing what I'm doing. I'm just going to put some snail mucin under eye mask. So I don't know. Yeah, that's my story for the day. That's my question for you guys out there. If anyone has advice, if anyone wants to tell me how they're doing it, how do you have a job and continue to survive day after day after day with the crazy demands, with the high pressure demands, let me know. I'm just gonna let my eye mask dry, and then I'm gonna put some lotion on and call it a day. Maybe some sunscreen, even though I'm not going out anywhere. But still, sunlight can come in through the windows or whatever, through the lights in the house. So I'm going to do that, and that's it. Thank you. Bye.